Hi guys, it's your girl Ari back with another video, and today I'll be talking to you all about QuestBridge. In this video, I'll be covering everything from the QuestBridge College Prep Scholars Program to the National College Match, my personal experience, and drum roll please. Woo! I don't know why I just made my own sound effects. You'll even get to hear stories from current QuestBridge scholars who have gone through the process. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, if you're not familiar with QuestBridge, QuestBridge is a national nonprofit organization that connects the nation's most high-achieving and exceptional low-income students with the nation's best colleges and provides them with opportunities to support their college aspirations and dreams. QuestBridge currently has two programs: the National College Match, which is the one I think a lot of people are familiar with for high school seniors, and the QuestBridge College Prep Scholars for high school juniors. So the QuestBridge National College Match is a program for seniors to apply to. It opens up in early August, and it closes around this year, closed September 27th. And this program is basically for students who want to participate in a National College Match. If you're not familiar with the National College Match, basically the National College Match gives students who become finalists through the program, through the initial application, to rank, if they choose, up to 15 colleges from QuestBridge, 52 college partners. Ultimately, through the program, you can get matched to a university of your choice on a full ride. So, woo woo! Yeah, that's what everybody's after. But in order to get to National College Match, there's another program that QuestBridge has, which is the QuestBridge College Prep Scholars Program. So, the QuestBridge College Prep Scholars Program is for high school juniors. It opened in early February and closes in March. It's actually due today, so I know that there's many of you guys, I know, I can see you, I see you, that are probably done with the QuestBridge College Prep Scholar application or on their way to finishing it, but maybe feel nervous. And my advice to you is just submit. Just submit, because you never know what's gonna happen. I believe in you guys, and I'm just saying that this program gives you opportunities that you could have, never imagined, that really specifically helped me with my college process. So for example, the program allows you to participate in one of the national college admissions conferences that QuestBridge hosts at one of their 52 college partners. Last year's conference was at Emory University, and it was an amazing opportunity for me because I had the chance to network with other QuestBridge scholars, meet admissions representatives from the nation's best colleges, and receive expert advice on the college admissions process and how to make college affordable through a series of workshops. With this program, you have the opportunity to even earn a free computer, QuestBridge awards, special programming opportunities from their college partners, like joining a college partner summer program, or receiving all expense paid campus visit. Another really cool part of this process is you'll be invited into the College Prep Scholar community group on Facebook, where you can meet with other scholars and navigate the college process together early on. To find out more about this program, and if you're curious about what QuestBridge is specifically looking for, make sure to check out QuestBridge's website. And if you have any extra time, or you're even more interested in learning about what the national conference was like, make sure to check out this vlog that I did a bit earlier. And yeah, now that I've talked about all of that, I want to talk about my personal story. So to start off, I found out about QuestBridge from one of my friends. She had applied to QuestBridge last year. She was just pushing it forward to me because she thought that I'd be, maybe I'd have a chance at it. So shout out to Mackenzie, thanks so much for sharing it with me. And so I for a while, I was contemplating on deciding if I should apply. It was around spring break when it was due last year, and I was just kind of like, I wasn't sure because I didn't know if I'd, make it. Just questioning myself. I wasn't trusting my abilities, which is something that you should not do. Trust yourself. And I eventually, though, decided, it was like a week before the application was due, do not do this. I know why I did that, but don't do that. If you have a chance, make sure you get it in early. Try to start at least like 3 weeks early, because the QuestBridge application is extremely lengthy. But anyways, it worked out for me. Well, worked out, I'll explain that later. Did it in a week, and basically on the last day, it was like, I remember staying up to 3 a.m. trying to add my finishing touches, make sure everything was good to go, because it's due PST time, and I live on the East Coast. I'm actually from the DMV area, shout out East Side. It was 3 a.m. right on the dot, and for some reason it was saying like I had an error. There was an error, and it wasn't allowing me to submit it, and I couldn't figure out where the error was. So it came 3 a.m. in the morning, and the application shut down. And I could not submit my QuestBridge application. Oh, hell no! And I was petrified. I was super sad. I remember I cried. I cried all night, and I was telling my mom, what are we gonna do? I really need this. We really need this. I just spent a week on this application. I was mad stressed, and it was just really sad. But I had faith, and mom told me to have faith in what's for me is for me. So I immediately emailed QuestBridge with my dilemma, And I was basically like, hey, like, I'm having XYZ error. Like, is there any way I could get an extension, please? Like, I put my back into this and I love to be part of the QuestBridge pool. Then the day after, I filmed this video.
Hi guys. So, yeah. Your girl Ari spent a week on her QuestBridge application. And guess what happened? At the last moment when it was time to submit, it said system error. And now your girl Ari may not be able to submit her very, 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 very well done QuestBridge application. Your girl Ari is tired, but I'm going to college. So, QuestBridge, are you coming along or not?
Okay. And then after that, they ended up emailing me back, granting my request. So that's one thing I wanted to let you guys know of, is that you can, if you have worked on your application, they can see that you've put in a lot of work for a length of time, and for some reason you need an extension, you can request an extension for your QuestBridge application. They gave me like 3 more weeks and I was able to submit it. And came around April, I found out that I'd become a QuestBridge college prep scholar. I remember I was at track and it was like, your application your status has been updated or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I get back from track practice and I open it, not expecting anything. And then there's like, there it is on the big screen. Congratulations, you're a QuestBridge college prep scholar. And I was just like shocked. Literally my mouth was open and I just didn't even know what to say. So then I called my mom and she immediately started crying. It's just like a really emotional moment. And I was so proud and I was so happy that we were given this opportunity. And as a QuestBridge college prep scholar, I did go to the national conference, as I mentioned earlier, at Emory University, and it was incredible. I met a lot of really great friends, and I really enjoyed the workshops that we had. They had panels for us, and it really taught me a lot about the college process that I didn't know, that I wasn't getting. It gave me resources to really understand like what to do and how to ace it, and how to prepare for the national college match, which I did apply for. And actually, a fun fact that you all should know is it's even stated on the QuestBridge website that if you become a QuestBridge college prep scholar, you have a 6-time more chance getting into the national college match program. So then I applied for national college match in September, and then I ended up getting it. And yeah, it just was really just the best feeling. You know, I was just like, I'm like one step closer achieving my dreams to going to college on a full ride. And even now, after the college match process, I have received a full ride scholarship from one of my top universities that I really want to go to. So, you know, everything works out how it's supposed to. Shout out to the QuestBridge RD group chat. They've just been the best. And I'm really thankful to QuestBridge for all that they've done, and for the opportunities that they gave me, and for the friends that I got to meet, that you're about to get to meet some of them now, as you hear about their stories.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I go to Northwestern University and I'm studying industrial engineering and international studies. I found out about QuestBridge many years ago because my sister did the QuestBridge regular decision and went to Vanderbilt, and then I did the college prep scholars program, did a summer program at Emory through that, and then I matched to Northwestern over a year ago, which is a long time ago. The most challenging part of the process was definitely trying not to compare myself to other people. I feel like even like at my school, but also just QuestBridge scholars in general, we all come from really different backgrounds. Some of us come from more privileged backgrounds and also less privileged backgrounds, so it's hard to not try to compare yourself. And because of that, I would really recommend never discount yourself out of an opportunity before someone else tells you yes or no, because chances are it might work out and it'll end up being really rewarding. And I think the most rewarding part of the QuestBridge process was definitely knowing that my college application process was over. That's something that stressed me out for a really long time of high school. And now that I'm at Northwestern, I have a great first generation low income community that I'm a part of. And I know my school is free. So that's great.
Hi, my name is Rocio and I'm from Virginia. I plan on majoring in political science on a pre-law track, and I've only participated in QuestBridge's National College Match, where I had the honor of matching with Rice University. I only found out about QuestBridge until I met fellow cohort members in Nisley's summer Korean program, and it was there that I met a friend who matched with Northwestern. She was the one who really told me about the college match, its benefits, who's eligible, etc. She was also the one who helped me a lot during the process, which is incredibly challenging in and of itself. I definitely think the most challenging part about QuestBridge is the sheer amount of work you have to do in such a short time, especially if you find out about QuestBridge later in the year. It's a lot of writing, and essentially the entire college admissions process is completely moved up the timeline for you. You have to do everything earlier. And so I personally had a lot of friends, especially from NISLE, who helped me draft my application, edit my essays, and really just motivate me throughout the process. However, as difficult as the match was, it's definitely just as rewarding because aside from the Fulbright scholarship, you definitely meet a lot of amazing people who come from similar circumstances, who understand the struggles that you go through. And so with that, I really only have one piece of advice, and that is don't procrastinate. It is a lot of work. You really don't want to be in the situation where you decided not to work on your supplementals up until the week before they were due, and now you have 20 something supplementals to finish because of the ranking system. And so definitely figure out a game plan, draft out outlines for your supplementals, ask for help when you need it, especially get peers to review your essays, trusted adults, everything. So yeah, good luck with QuestBridge. I really hope that anyone who sees this applies. Don't be scared by the statistics. You really never know what's gonna happen unless you try.
Hi there, my name is Phillip and I'm from Garden Grove, California in SoCal. And this upcoming fall, I'll be going to the University of Pennsylvania to study political science as my perspective major. And I participated in the QuestBridge National College Match. In terms of like how I learned about QuestBridge, I actually learned about it through my friend Emily, who was matched to Columbia University last year. She went to my school, and she and I are really close friends, and she encouraged me to apply to QuestBridge. And this leads into like what I thought was the most challenging part of the process was I qualified for it? Was I eligible for it? Because like I didn't feel that I would be able to like succeed in applying to the QuestBridge program. And also like telling my story, you know, because when you have like these essay prompts, at times you have writer's block, of course, and for me it just felt really difficult on how to translate like my experiences into like a bunch of words. And so that was one of like the more like difficult parts for like my experience. But then like in the end I was able to endure, and it was a really rewarding process overall, because not only did I get like the full ride scholarship to like an Ivy League institution, but also because I had like the opportunity to reflect on myself, to reflect on how much I've grown over the past few years. And this self-growth is something that I highly emphasize when you're like applying to the QuestBridge program, because my advice for you is don't pretend to be something that you aren't in your QuestBridge essays, because you really want to use this opportunity to write these essays as opportunities to reflect on yourself and to grow as a human being. And also, if you're not confident about applying, just apply, because you never know where you'll go.
Hi everyone, my name is Stell. I am a current high school senior living in the southwestern United States, and in college I plan on studying economics and sociology with a minor in Spanish. I was both a QuestBridge College Prep Scholar and QuestBridge National College Match finalist, and now it's March of my senior year, so colleges are slowly starting to release, but I was lucky enough to have been admitted to the University of Southern California, USC, in their early action round, and I got a full ride scholarship from them, so that's my biggest option right now, which I'm super excited about. And thanks to QuestBridge, I was exposed to that because USC is a QuestBridge partner. So kind of going back on my journey a little bit, I was first exposed to the QuestBridge program my junior year for the College Prep Scholar program, thanks to my high school counselor. She was very supportive of me wanting to go to college and go to college for free, so she really guided me along that path and that process. I think that the essay writing, especially for QuestBridge, is a very in-depth process. You're going to have to write several essays, one of them allowing you to write 800 words, another one being 500 words, and two 250-word essays. And that's just for the QuestBridge portion of your application. And then on top of that, you're going to have your supplemental essays for each individual university or college that vary in length. But if I was you, start doing that introspection early, start thinking about what you want to study and why early, start thinking about the college environment that you want early, because it's going to save you a big headache come the fall of your senior year. I definitely think that the most rewarding process that you'll see is, even if you thought something was never going to happen, it can. Like, I never once in my life thought that I was going to be getting into a top 10 business program in the country with a full-ride scholarship, and that my achievements were going to be seen as something valuable and tangible in this game. So I think that if I was you, just be excited about all the opportunities that are going to come. As competitive as it is, you never know who is going to read your application and think that you can bring something to the table that nobody else can. So just remind yourself that you are unique and you are your own person and nobody else has the same qualities as you. So yeah, I hope that offered you some guidance. Bye.
My name is Reniand. I am from Newark, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, and my majors are education and possibly psychology. I was a part of the QuestBridge National College Match, and I will be attending Wesleyan University in Connecticut in the fall. I found out about QuestBridge through mail and email, but most significantly through my best friend Reniand. One of the most challenging parts of the process was the supplementals and having to do those in the fall while also doing like regular schoolwork. And something that I did to get through it was making a list of things that I did freshman, sophomore, junior year, and also like stuff I did throughout the summer, and then just having a really like short list that just has oh, I volunteered at this place, or I interned at this place, or like stuff like that. So then once I went through the list, I could remember like, oh, I did that, or like, oh, I led that, or oh, like I started this. And then that really helped me like answer the supplemental questions, that I don't have to stress anymore about college in my senior year, and I can just enjoy it and like talk to people that I know and make connections and make relationships. I'm just like, this is where I'm going, like, and I can just find out everything I love about them and all the things that are gonna make me happy. Go Cardinals! My one piece of advice is probably to just be happy. Do what makes you happy, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So take those shots, shoot your shot. Thank you!
Okay, hello there. My name is David De La Cruz. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I matched with the University of Notre Dame through the QuestBridge National College Match. And today I want to talk to you about my experiences and give you some advice. So I came to know about the QuestBridge National College Match through my counselor, and following the application process, one of the most challenging things that I experienced was definitely writing the essays, because I chose 13 schools as like my list of candidates, and through that I had to write like about 25 mini essays, and there were some points where I thought about procrastinating and even giving up, but in the end I tried to just put on like a steady mindset and just keep going forward, and luckily through that mindset I was able to thankfully match with the University of Notre Dame, and that is something very I can't say it to words. It's just like something good for my family, since they don't have to pay or worry about my tuitions and all that. And I definitely think that was like the thing that paid off the most to the application process for me. One key advice I really want to give y'all is that do not focus on just showing one image of yourself through the essays. Focus on like so many more aspects that pertain to you, just not what you are like inside your school, or what like something that just is like only puts you like in a narrow mindset, not mindset, but like just shows like one like image of yourself. Just try and like put like so many aspects of yourself that you can possibly think of, and hopefully that will be hopefully that will help you on your process through the application. And hopefully you will be able to match with the university of your choice. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Angel. I was part of QuestBridge College Prep Scholar and National College Match, and I currently live in Georgia. And for my major, I intend to study something in the business field. I learned about QuestBridge through some students in my school who have actually matched in the program in previous years. The most challenging part of the process for me was definitely the essays. I was never really like a good writer in school, and it just felt so hard to put so much of your life into just a 600-word essay, but it definitely helped to have peers help like look over my essays or friends who really know who you are to just give advice on, oh, maybe this will be better, or like making your points more clear and cohesive. The most rewarding part was definitely getting to meet so many well-rounded, like-minded, hardworking individuals through the conference. And through the Emory conference, I was actually able to make a best friend who I still talk to this day. And my advice for those who are applying to be a QuestBridge scholar or just going through this whole college process is to definitely view this as like a long journey, because hard things take time to develop and it's not going to be easy at all, 100%. Like, you are going to break down, I know I did, but you are going to cry, you're also going to have good moments, but please just like enjoy those moments. Please take care of yourself, and you come first, so please take care of yourself throughout this whole entire journey, because you are the most important thing. But yeah, best of luck to anyone who's applying, and can't wait to hear good news for you guys.
Hello, my name is Alan Velasco. I am from Fairview, New Jersey, and I will potentially be majoring as a neuroscience major with a minor in Spanish. And I was both a part of the QuestBridge College Prep Scholars Program and also a QuestBridge finalist. And I will also be attending Washington University in St. Louis as part of the class of 2028. So, the first time I heard about QuestBridge was during my sophomore or junior year of high school, in which I was meeting with my guidance counselor and we were discussing different options of how I was actually able to afford college considering I was low income. And that is where she recommended me QuestBridge, and from there on, I kind of did my own research and I figured out that this kind of program actually suits my needs, and I just applied to both the CPS program and the National College Match program. So when actually applying to these programs, one bit of, I guess, information that I could just let you guys know is definitely to start early, considering there are so many supplements and so many steps to actually just have your application submitted and reviewed. From what I remember for the CPS program, I had to write and finish the application for QuestBridge while also studying for exams, doing homework, working, doing my internships, and also just doing other extracurricular activities. So it was very hard to balance, and considering that the QuestBridge program or the QuestBridge College Prep Scholars Program in itself was a long process, you just start early because you need to make sure this writing captures who you are and what you want to present to the, obviously, admissions committee. And then probably one of the most rewarding parts of this entire process of both CPS and the National College Match is definitely the people you'll meet, because once you actually attend a conference or something along those lines for the rewards, if you get chosen as a college prep scholars, you will meet so many people who are kind of in your similar position but also are very different and unique and have other talents and interests of you, that it kind of just makes you feel like you have a community and you have people who understand your situation, because they essentially go through the same thing as you and are very similar situations. And I still talk to people who I made friends with a while ago, from months ago, who are from California, Texas, even Minnesota. So just so you know, you'll probably have friends from all over the United States if you do. And my final advice for future QuestBridge scholars who are looking into the program is just start early. The earlier you start, the earlier you will relieve stress for yourself. Do not be like me, where I left everything last minute, especially for the National College Match program and writing the supplements for my school, considering I did struggle. However, I did make it through, but just start early. It avoids so much stress that is not needed and necessary for people. So, yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Blessyn Nkrumah. I'm a senior at Valor College Prep High School in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am planning to major in political science at Stanford University this fall, and I was part of the QuestBridge Prep Scholars Program and QuestBridge National Match program. So I found out about QuestBridge through them spamming my mom and I's email inbox, and I also found out about it through my college counselor last year. She doesn't work at my school anymore, but she did QuestBridge and matched with Stanford University as well, and she inspired me to pursue this program because it gives low-income students the opportunity to enroll in huge top 20 colleges across the country. And the most challenging part about the whole experience was the fact that I didn't know what it was until a week before the application deadline was due, and that was during spring break. I thought it was a scam, the fact that a program like this could offer students this large amount of money to go to a big college. But my teacher told me that it's completely true, and she said I should do the Prep Scholars program, and it took me a week to do my application. Like, I was actually crammed under a week, and I did my personal statement and everything, and that was really stressful alongside other classes and my AP research paper, but we just got through it, so I think you can too. And the most rewarding part was the fact that when I became a prep scholar, I went to the conference in the summer, my mom finally understood what this program was, and she was a lot more supportive of it. No, both my parents. When she finally got a breakdown of what this program can do for her child, she literally was my biggest cheerleader, my biggest supporter. And so I would say with this entire process, just allow your parents to understand, break it down to them as best as possible. You can understand, use the resources that the college prep scholars and the college match website gives you online. Also look at other sources and YouTube. I know the QuestBridge has amazing YouTube resources. Understand the process best yourself, and if you can, reach out to your counselors as well to see what they think. But then when you're done, break it down to your parents, because I feel like your parents, once they finally understand what the big thing is about, they're going to be completely supportive. They're going to be your emotional support systems. And I feel like I was way better in my application and way confident in sending it in when I knew my parents were on board and were telling me that, hey, you can do it because you're a bright person and there's nothing you can't do in this world.
Hi everyone, my name is Ibukun. I'm a senior from Boston, and I am a QuestBridge National College Match finalist. I have the honor and privilege to be attending Claremont McKenna College with a full ride scholarship next fall. I plan to major in sociology and then get my master's degree in business administration. I found out about QuestBridge from someone through my middle school. She was a girl who I kept in touch with throughout high school, and she actually did the QuestBridge National College Match program, and she matched with Tufts. And when she told me about all the benefits of getting a full ride scholarship and things like that, I was just like, wow, this sounds like an amazing opportunity. I know that the college financial aid process is really stressful, so this was something that I wanted to take advantage of. I would say the most challenging part of the process is if I'm being as candid as possible, that financial aid, getting those documents was insane. If you're someone like me, then your parents may not even know where their birth certificate is, things like that. So really things early, the W-2s, the IDOC forms, the CSS profile, those are all things that you're going to have to fill out to make sure your parents know, their bank account information, their W-2s, their tax forms, anything that may come up, just having that readily accessible, and even your own. If you're making some money and you have a bank account, any funds, make sure you have that under control as well. I would say the most rewarding part of the process, obviously the scholarship package is amazing, but just the amount of people. Ari, whose YouTube channel you're making this on, is someone who I actually met through doing a fly-in program at Claremont McKenna, and she also applied to the QuestBridge program, and I met a bunch of amazing people in that fly-in who did QuestBridge. Even now, after the program, I'm still in touch with a lot of people who I met just from being QuestBridge scholars with each other. Before I even have made it to CMC, their campus, I've connected with all of the QuestBridge scholars who matched this past year, and some who are already on campus, which is really great.
The most challenging part of the QuestBridge process was there's two things. I definitely say it was the application itself. It's so long. I think the essays were really hard. They weren't really hard, but if you don't give yourself a lot of time, it can be stressful. So definitely reach out to your resources or friends, people who've done a program before, any of us, and just get people to peer review and just continuously edit, workshop. Definitely the most rewarding part of this process for me was the journey. Starting out, you know, you saw the original video of me like crying. I mean, I wasn't crying in the video, but I was crying before it, and you could kind of see me teary, just like how much it meant to me to have this opportunity and just to be able to see how I've grown throughout the program, from not knowing anything about QuestBridge, not having any help on the first application, and just going in blind basically, to like going through the program, going to the conference, expanding my network, meeting with other QuestBridge scholars, to then working with QuestBridge scholars and working with other alumni that I know from some of my other programs like NISLE, to help me with the National College Match application, then from doing that application to becoming a finalist for the National College Match, and then ultimately going through the full, you know, college process. And now I'm like doing the RD cycle. I've applied to a lot of colleges and having a full-ride offer from one of my top universities, which you guys will find out when I post my college reaction video. I don't want to spoil it now, but honestly, just seeing how much I've grown, I feel like that's been the most rewarding part for me. One piece of advice for QuestBridge scholars is to just never give up on your dreams. And if you're applying, just go for it. Because I know for some people the concern is that you're not in the financial bracket. Like the website says, QuestBridge looks at you holistically, so they take into consideration anything and everything that's going on. Don't like limit yourself, just try, because you won't know until you try, you know? You'll never know. And for me, it ended up working out. I'm really grateful and thankful for all of my friends' support, for my mom's support, for QuestBridge support throughout the college process. And yeah, and thanking you guys. Thank you for sticking around for this video. Good luck, you can do it. And if you are watching this video and you have started your QuestBridge College Prep Scholar application and you have not submitted it, please go and submit it. You got this, just believe in yourself. I believe in you, and I'm here. I'll link my Instagram in the bio. If you have any questions for me, you can drop them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.